When I started skating on the rink, I was, I'm going to say 10 years old. I just moved to Oakville, and my dad put in the rink, and just a lot of fun from there. I was out here a lot. I think probably 6 hours a day to 10 hours. It was just a matter of on a weekend. We always used to have Saturday morning practices, and I would come out here right after and be on the rink all day, and then sometimes during lunch during the school week I'd come by and hop on the ice, and then obviously after school I was on pretty much the whole night. So a lot of fun for me for sure. I'm not really sure. I never really kept track. I think we always had boxes of like 100 pucks, and I just throw them out here and shoot for as long as I can remember it. I never really came out here with specific drills in mind. If I was trying to to get in better shape or something, if I had a big tournament coming up or something, I would put myself through some skating drills or whatnot. But mostly it was just out here having fun and dreaming about different things. Playing in the NHL, playing in Stanley Cup, World Juniors, and just pretending like I was one of those guys already. My dad would put the ice in around November, and we'd skate till probably the end of March. So basically, what it does is add a couple months on each end, as opposed to if you're just using a pond and freezing it. The refrigeration system adds a couple months, and it gave me that extra time to work on my game. All my Toronto Marlies buddies, when I was growing up, that's the minor hockey team I played for, and we had a pretty good team. John Tavares obviously went first overall last year, and Brendan Smith was also a first round pick. We had Cody Goloubef and Akeem Alou and Brian Cameron. They're all second, third round picks. Those guys were out here all the time, and we were always shooting pucks and playing little 3-on-3 scrimmages and have a lot of fun with it. You can just get away from it and have fun with the game. It's one of those things where you go to practice and it's ran by a coach, and you have to follow the drills, and when you get out here, it's just you're allowed to just play and have fun. And I think for me, it really grew my passion for the game, that I was able to be out here all the time and just work on my game and have fun with it, and I owe a lot to that. I remember one time I was actually playing with John Tavares, and it got so heated that we started throwing skates and sticks at each other, and we had to call it a day then. But it was always very competitive, and it made for a lot of heated battles out here. But it was a lot of fun at the same time. We always used to order pizza, out to the rink, and that way we wouldn't have to disturb my parents, and until they actually had to clean the boxes up, which was probably not very fun for them. Just playing in tight spaces and working on my hands. When we played 3-on-3 games out here, it's a smaller ice surface, so you got to make decisions quicker. You got to make reads quicker. For me, just being out here by myself, just working on my hands all the time, and lining up pucks and stick handling through them and getting shots off, and that's the thing I really worked on a lot when I was out here, and I had a lot of fun doing it.